Today we're going to talk about solving for x by adding and subtracting. We're going to look at a couple of different equations. We'll look at one that is x minus 3 equals 7, and another one, x plus 8 equals 10. When you're solving for x, the key is to remember whatever you do on one side of the equation, you must do to the other side of the equation as well. Now we add or subtract the same number. On both sides so that we don't change the value of the original equation. First, let's look at if you have the equation x minus 3 equals 7. The key is you've got to isolate the variable on one side of the equation by moving all the other numbers to the other side. So to get x by itself, you must add 3 to both sides of the equation. So as you can see here, I've written x minus 3 equals 7. And here, I've added 3 because you want the negative 3 and the 3 to basically become 0 so that all you have left is x. Now if we add 3 to one side of the equation, you must add it to the other side as well. So if we were going to solve this one out, this is the way I would prefer that you do it. First I look at the equation and I say, okay, I have a negative 3 here. So instead of negative 3, if I add 3 to this side, then that would cancel out and all I would have left is x. But if I add 3 to one side, you must add it to the other side as well. So always start back left to right. X minus 3 plus 3 just leaves me with x. 7 plus 3 equals 10. And we've solved the equation. Now it's important to be sure to check your solution by plugging it back into the original equation. And we said that x equaled 10. So if we have x minus 3 equals 7, instead of x, we plug in the 10. We get an equation 10 minus 3. Does 10 minus 3 equal 7? Yes, it does. So this is true. So our solution worked. Now let's look at solving by subtracting. And again, I have the equation x plus 8 equals 10. I want the 8 to become a 0, so I subtract 8. If I do it on one side, I must do it on the other side as well. And I end up with x equals 2. So now, if we were going to solve this out, x plus 8, instead of plus 8, I subtract 8 on both sides of the equation, and I end up with x equals 2. And the final step is once again, check your solution. X equals 2. So if I plug 2 in here for my equation, 2 plus 8, that equals 10. So my statement is true, therefore my solution is correct.